All right, here we go again with something very familiar. We are back with the XFM show. A few people have been requesting Series 0. It cracks me up just saying Series 0. Series nothing, Season nothing. Okay, well, Series 0, it says summer of 1998. Wow, that's really early. That's way before Karl. And yeah, I am looking forward to see what this has, what this is. To be honest, I mean, both of them without Karl. I mean, Ricky and Steve without Karl, they do have their own dynamic. But as I said before, Karl is the special element, quite literally, in the show. But you know what? For the sake of experiment, why not? Let's see what this is. And yeah. The 3 simple rules for these reactions will be no blah blah intro, even though there was a blah blah intro, no pausing, some yada yada at the end. Anyway, the Ricky Gervais Show on XFM, Series 0, Episode 1, no title, Lego.
Black on XFM 104.9. It's 4:10 after the break. Oasis. Oasis, Married with Children.
Yeah.
XFM 104.9. It's the Ricky Gervais Show. Who am I, Steve?
Gervais, you are Gervais.
Yeah.
You are Ricky Gervais.
Lucky you, yes, it's me, Ricky Gervais.
Gervais, weren't you out signing autographs in the week?
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Is this true what I've heard?
A couple, yeah.
What's the story? Tell me.
Well, we did this roadshow from the Doc Martin store.
Roadshow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it that impressive?
Yeah. Me, Crowley and Pitts with like a CD player.
Yeah.
And some boots surrounding us. That was good fun.
And you played some records,
Yeah.
and people were coming up, weren't they, and asking for your autograph.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, you know, I'm a bit of a celebrity, Steve, I'll be honest.
If you were really rich, what would you spend your money on?
You know what I spend money on?
Yeah?
Just more food and drink than I do now.
Yeah.
Maybe a few extra
Hey,
holidays.
that's true.
How many people asked for autographs?
Oh, I don't know.
That's true.
30, 40?
Yeah. So
What about Crowley? Did anyone ask Crowley for an autograph?
No, they kept asking him if they got this in a size 7. He's getting really honest.
He does look a bit like a sort of spotty shop assistant.
Yeah.
I'll just go and check with Maureen. Meantime, here's Idlewild.
I got a joke.
Have you?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We're allowed to tell one joke, aren't we?
One joke, because I don't want it to sound like,
No,
Steve
no, it's
Penk
terrible.
or...
No, nothing wrong with Steve
Really
Penk.
I love
static
Penk.
in the background.
I'm a big
Jeez.
fan of Penk.
That is great.
Don't get me started on Penk.
No,
If I start singing the praises of Penk, we'll
We'd
be here all night.
I know.
But the point is, you know, you've got
Right.
a gag, let's hear it.
A little boy, yeah, he's only 5 years old. He's lost in a busy high street, and he's crying his eyes out. Well, he would. He's lost his mummy. He's going, I lost my mummy. A policeman comes up, and he goes, all right, what's the matter? He goes, I've lost my mummy. The policeman said, all right, don't worry, we'll find her. What's she like? The little kid said, cock and bingo, mainly. XFM 104.9.
Gervais, can I just give the
Jeez.
listeners one very good
What
reason
an
why they should stay
X-rated joke.
tuned? There are prizes up for grabs very soon. Another of your fantastic movie quizzes
Excellent.
is on the way, Gervais.
Give me one reason why I should stay there. After the break, Blur. I really am a very good DJ.
Well, yeah, maybe. 01715802000. Do you agree with that statement? Is Ricky Gervais a very good DJ? Gervais, looking at the cover of the News of the World today,
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I mean, we all know. How are you coping? How are you getting through the days?
I'm in shock. I'm sort of pretending it hasn't happened. I'm playing a lot of the old records.
I know exactly that. Yeah, the Spice Girls are on the brink of splitting up.
Yeah.
Jerry Halliwell has left the band. Rumour has it.
And that's
but
old.
even more worryingly, all right. Apparently, the reason Jerry left was that she was bullied out of the group by Scary Spice. Apparently, Scary Spice Mel B is absolutely vicious. Lots of remarks about Jerry.
Oh, dear.
Always sniping and going at her.
Well,
and
this must
Jerry's
be
left.
particularly close to your heart, because you were bullied at school by a pop star, weren't you?
I was indeed.
Who was that?
Lionel Richie.
Really?
Yeah. It was a nightmare. The thing was, Lionel had just left the Commodores.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of pent-up nervous energy. Do you know what I mean? Which he used to take out on me.
Take it on you
Coming at me in the
because
face
you
and things.
looked gimp.
Yeah, it was just annoying.
What year was this?
That was Pool 82.
Well, it must have worked, because he was about to have like big hit with Dancing on the Ceiling.
True enough.
He would hold on. He'd have been flying high before that with Hello.
Well, exactly that. You see, the thing was, you know, he'd had a string of top 10 hits.
Yeah.
I was about 14.
Yeah.
I didn't have the chart credibility with which to fight back.
To fight back.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, often he would just be throwing my satchel in the tree, you know, and singing, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?"
What chance did you have against that?
How could I cope with that? You know, he's got a great singing voice. I haven't got soul. You know,
That is
what can I
terrible.
say?
That is terrible.
But you had a similar problem, didn't you? Were you not bullied by a band?
That was before. I'm older than you. I mean, this was like 20 years ago when I was a kid at school.
Really?
And I was bullied by a whole band.
You were bullied by a whole band?
Yeah.
Who?
Hanson.
Well, they're bastards.
Jerry Halliwell has left the Spice Girls. XFM has set up a helpline for distressed fans. If you need a shoulder to cry on, call Ricky Gervais on 0171 580 2000.
Hello? I know, Andy, yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, it's terrible, but listen, I want you to think of all the good times she's given people. The records that she was on still exist. They'll always be there. I can't believe it's going to be the end of her career. She's a very, very talented young lady. And of course, there's always the the photos of her. There's photos on the internet. I'm not talking publicity, folks. Talking filth.
Yes.
I mean, there's one, right? I don't know how they got away with it. She's got these... Hello? Well, anyway, she's got these two.
The XFM Ginger Helpline on 0171 580 2000.
Ricky Gervais, XFM.
Hey, it's House of Pain, jump around. We were jumping around.
Of course.
We've got no shame. XFM, 104.9. It's 20 to 5.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, after the ad break, there'll be another record.
Is there going to be another ad?
Definitely.
There's going to be an ad break?
Yeah.
You're not lying to me?
No.
Really? Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
That was abrupt.
I really feel psyched up after that.
So do I. I just want to... you saw me there. I was shadow boxing again.
It was
dancing
incredible.
around.
It was
Hey,
incredible.
but
Job
static
fixed there,
stopped.
because you can hit him as hard as you like, and he can't feel it. Well, he'll feel it a couple of minutes later.
Yeah, it just sort of ripples.
It's lovely. It's
beautiful.
great because it takes out aggression. He sort of likes it because it tickles him.
Yeah,
He's like,
nice.
You remember Pillsbury Dough?
No.
That little bloke that used to laugh when you used to prod him.
No
It's
idea what you're talking about.
fantastic.
What are you talking about?
0171 580 2000. Everyone phone and say, Steve, you're a twat. Of course we remember Pillsbury Dough, so don't try and do that one on me.
Pillsbury Dough? Wait,
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Well, that's your loss.
Right, well, if that's the game you're playing, Gervais,
Yeah.
I'll try and pluck one out of the bag.
Go on then.
Oh, well, no, you carry on talking. I'm just, let me think. No, I'll come up with something.
This will involve a mate of yours in Bristol. Do you know Cherry Wise? No? Ah. You
No,
win.
I'll come up with something. So what was this thing? What was it called? The
Pillsbury Doughboy. It was a little thing that used to come in, a little round
Pillsbury
wobbly thing, and you
Doughboy,
pressed him and you went...
What are you talking about?
0171 580 2000.
Where did it come from?
Prove me wrong.
Where did it come from?
What's the name of a thing, innit?
What do
Pillsbury
you-
Dough.
What do you mean a thing?
What is it? Pastry mix.
This is a
It's a
routine.
pastry
What is
mix.
Oh.
Is it a toy?
No! What, you used to play with food when you were a kid?
Gervais, you still play with food.
This is going
Mate.
nowhere. Shut up. No, forget it. Right, it's after the ad break.
Jamie and his magic torch.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. Was that little kid in the comics had a magic pipes? He'd go past an ad of like a woman eating a cream bun, and the cream bun would come to life. You know what I mean? Now at 14, he'd be getting different material, wouldn't he, to bring to life? Don't you remember him? He was in a comic book.
Are you on crack?
Oh, I love it when Grandad gets out of the bath. His skin's so clean and smooth.
But
Gomez, get
What
myself
the hell?
listed. What, Steve?
I have finally figured out what on earth you were waffling on about just a second ago.
What?
Pillsbury Dough?
Yeah.
Right, just Pillsbury Dough. No, it's apparently, I've managed, I'm talking to the listeners, Gervais,
Go
not
on, then.
yourself. Apparently, Pillsbury Dough, right, it's an ad from years ago,
Yeah.
advertising this form of dough.
Pastry, yeah.
A little cartoon character comes on the telly,
Yeah.
Pillsbury Dough Man,
Yeah.
and he comes on, and a woman presses his belly,
Yeah.
and he makes a noise or something.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Well, you didn't say that at all.
Why?
You didn't explain it. See, when I want to explain something, all right, Gervais, what I do is I think, what do I need to say?
Yeah.
How can I best express it? Which words shall I use, and in what order?
Yeah.
When you want to express something, you just go, words, words, stop.
That's amazing.
Words, oh, annoyed, words. Do you know what I mean? It's just comedy.
I was excited about remembering Pillsbury Dough.
Yeah, but you must not let your excitement...
I can believe you're so stupid and sheltered not to have heard of him.
You must not let your excitement, right, undermine your use of grammar. Do you understand me, Gervais? It's not an
Nice.
excuse.
That's
Or
a quote
motor.
right there.
Sensibility.
Anything, all right? Just think before you speak. Just think.
Why?
Please think before you speak.
I'm a DJ.
Think before you speak.
Where would I get if I did that? And someone here says, starting off with and.
Never start a sentence with and or because. Gervais. Everybody knows that.
Oh,
Never start a sentence with and or because.
Mandy from Chingford wants to know if I remember a programme called Billy Liar. Of course I do, you see, and you probably
A
don't.
programme called Billy Liar?
Yeah.
Rubbish. That's
You've
never
embarrassed
existed.
yourself
No, there's I admit there's a film and a play and a,
Happy
and a book.
birthday, Charlotte. No, Catherine. It's from Charlotte. She's 20.
Yeah, man, you're super slick on the mic. Oh, yes, sir, Gervais.
Get me another one. Because the thing is, if you stop drinking, you start going a bit mad.
Can we get the margaritas in here, please, Nick?
I had a margarita yesterday, sitting outside a little restaurant in Camden, had a margarita.
Oh, I went to a party. I was on the margaritas.
Where?
I saw one of them the next day, actually. She was a lovely girl.
No, you can't do jokes like that. What were we talking about before that, though?
Play a record, Gervais.
Drugstore, sober, on XFM, 104.9, London's only alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
right.
interesting that you say that sentence every time we finish playing a record.
I've learnt it.
Because it's the only thing that you've memorised, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
You can actually say that and get from the beginning to the end without sort of keeling over or something. Or
You
something.
take a deep breath.
Yeah, taking another swig. You should see him preparing to come out of a record. Right, XFM 104.9, and off you go.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, Gervais.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Walking along the other night towards your house on that route, that direct route from XFM. Walking along,
Zen line.
very short fella walking alongside me, right? And you know sometimes your eyes meet with these people. I saw his face.
What were you doing? Crawling? How short are we talking?
He's a short man.
It was a little fella.
3 or 4 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carrying a big bag.
Yeah.
I saw his face. It looked, you know those people that look as though their face has been stapled together?
Yeah.
He was one of those sort of people.
Yeah.
And so his face
Jeez.
very odd. I mean, you know, I don't want to sort of, it's like a bit like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he was
Short and ugly, you're tall and ugly.
Exactly. But
So,
he was a weird looking fella.
worse than
Anyway,
you?
he looks up at me, Gervais. He looks up at me and he says, can I jump on your back?
Really?
Absolutely what he said. Can you believe that? Can I jump on your back? What was I going to say? It's ridiculous. He's like, can I jump on your back? And I don't know what his plan... Once he'd got up there, I'm not sure what his plan of action was going to be. I don't know what he was thinking.
Fight a much taller man.
Yeah. Anyway, he says that, and I say, well, no, you can't. And he says, oh, go on, let me, you big C-U-N-T.
Did he?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, go on, let me. I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Like that was going to convince you.
I know, yeah.
At first sight. Oh, well, no, I won't. Oh, go on, you big... Oh, go on, then.
Yeah, all right.
That was lovely.
As you ask so sweetly.
What if it had been a short, ugly woman who'd had her face stapled together?
Well, I'd have let her jump up.
Yeah.
Well, she might have needed to get somewhere quick, you know, and those kind of opportunities. It would just be ungentlemanly.
She might have needed a ride.
help,
She might
yeah.
needed a ride.
I what I said.
Yeah.
After the break, a classic by House Martins.
Lovely.
Steve made me do it.
Brilliant.
Classic House Martins.
Well, it's happy hour.
Again?
No, just called happy hour. Don't embarrass yourself, you swine.
Why did you play that then? That was your choice for today. Go on.
Well, I'll tell you why I played that. It reminds me of a girl. No, seriously.
Yeah, go on.
No, it does.
Where's the punchline?
There is no punchline.
Well, you went out with a girl?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You did.
Yes. And
Go on.
we played that song quite a lot.
Really?
Don't mock, don't you know.
Go on.
But she was, this is absolutely true, she was very odd.
Of course she was.
She used to decide everything
Yeah.
via the paper.
Go on.
She would write out, she would tear a piece of paper in half and she would write, you know, yes or no. Like, her question to herself.
You know she had 2 no's in her hand, don't you?
Her question might have been,
No, every night she had 2 no's.
her question might have been, should we go down to the supermarket? Yes, no.
Yeah.
You know, and she'd, you know, choose one
Yeah.
at random. No, won't go to the supermarket. She might have, you know, shall I buy a new hat?
Yeah.
She might have, yes, no, choose a paper, no. And, it's just a bit odd, just a bit weird. And no, that is exactly how it all finished.
Really?
Yeah. She wrote, she made the question she asked herself was...
Is this true, by the way?
This is absolutely true.
Go on.
The question she asked herself was, shall I carry on going out with Steve?
Right.
Piece of paper. Yes, no. No. Do you know what I mean? That's quite a tragic story.
She had 30 goes.
Best out of 3, she kept saying.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true.
That is tragic. I mean, that really is quite tragic.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
It makes me a love martyr, don't you think?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
It was so much more, because you can put it down to, like, fate and luck now, as opposed to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the gods.
It wasn't your fault.
No.
With the news that Jerry Halliwell has left the Spice Girls, XFM has set up a helpline for distressed fans. If you need a shoulder to cry on, call Ricky Gervais on 0171 580 2000.
Hello. Of course it's very, very sad, and, maybe the Spice Girls, as they were, don't exist anymore. But, I mean, her work will go on. The good she's done for charity, like the mine victim charities, and, all that caring that she didn't... And our thoughts shouldn't just be with her, it should be with, William and Harry now.
Rick, I think you got a bit confused, love.
The XFM Ginger Helpline on 0171 580 2000.
Baby Birds, Bad Old Man.
Yep.
XFM 104.9.
Yeah.
Nearly R5. Ad Break. Scope, Song for Bobby. Competition, Film Quiz. Shed 7 album. Midget album. XFM album with China's Realm Garbage Left Field. Am I making sense?
No. Play a record.
Scope. Just gone R5, Steve. It's competition time.
Gervais, you're absolutely right. Competition time on XFM. We're going to play you a clip from a classic movie. We want to know what is the film. 3 CDs to give away to the lucky winner, Gervais. Album from Midget, album from Shed 7, and an XFM compilation album. Tracks on there from the Boo Radleys. We got songs from Stereolab, Marion, all sorts. Gervais, play the clip. It's a classic movie, but what is it?
After I've told you that I nicked those CDs from your original.
Oh, I don't believe
Yeah.
it.
I knew you wouldn't mind.
We're not giving them away.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Here's the clip.
What was that?
T1000 mimetic polyalloy, liquid metal. Cannot form complicated metal objects, just stabbing weapons.
Could he make a corkscrew?
No problem. But he has to make things of a similar volume.
Could he make scissors?
Do they have to work?
Yeah.
No then. Just stabbing things.
A pen?
Again with the volume thing.
But he could make a pen.
It'll have to be a f***ing big pin.
A sword?
Yes, obviously.
Some roller skates?
Impossible. The moving parts.
A ball and chain?
I thought you had the concept.
Fishing rod?
You're winding me up now.
A chess set, but all in one piece. Sort of a sculpture.
What would be the f***ing point?
If it was metal, it would still hurt.
I'm going.
No, but if it's metal, he could hit you with a feather duster and he could still kill you.
He's a T1000, the f***ing Terminator, not Ken Dodd.
Ooh.
That's it, I'm leaving.
Say, I'll be back.
No, I'm going.
What about my little boy?
The brat. You shouldn't have taken the piss.
So, classic movie action there. The question's simple. What movie is it from? It's a blockbuster and a cult film. Simple. What film was that? 0171 580 2000.
Gervais, I've got to say, I'm very impressed with the work you've been doing. You've obviously put a lot of effort into that.
Yeah.
That little sort of, that little quiz there.
Yeah.
I'm most impressed, Gervais. What can I say?
Good.
But I'm a little bit worried.
Go on.
It seems to me that a lot of your humour is based around swearing and then just sort of bleeping out the swear words. Do you know what I mean? It just seems a bit juvenile.
It is juvenile, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point. It's juvenile and silly, and it's not particularly clever, but it is funny.
What? What did you say then?
It is. I'm just saying. It is. You're right. It is sort of juvenile and childish a bit as well, but it's funny, isn't it? And that's the important thing.
How did you do that? Is that some kind of wind up?
Do what?
You're swearing.
Yeah.
And it's being bleeped out.
Of course it is. It's radio.
Yeah, but this is live.
Yeah.
Well, how are you doing it then?
I don't know.
Well, you must know.
I don't know.
Is it a wind up? Is it some?
Well, I don't know.
This is live, Gervais.
Yeah, of course it's live. XFM 104.9, London's only alternative.
Well, can I swear? If I swear, would it do the same?
Well, I don't know. Take a chance. It's your neck on the line.
Big, hairy dog's cock.
Steve,
Oh, no.
be careful, man.
Well,
You can't go around saying big, hairy dog's cock.
wait, you can.
If you swear again, Steve, I'm serious, I'll be annoyed because you'll make me look like a This is Radiohead and Blackstone.
How are you doing this?
I don't know. On XFM 104.9, it's the Ricky
Thank you.
Gervais show. We've had the competition.
Does the bleeping happen in the pub?
Of course it doesn't.
What?
You can say what you want live, can't you, in a pub?
I'm just a bit confused.
I know, you're easily confused.
There's a competition winner, you'll be pleased to know.
Yeah.
Dinesh De Silva from Wimbledon has won those 3 CDs, and can I just say they're already winging their way to him as we speak.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense.
They're probably outside on the table. You've lost a bit of paper.
Yep.
And that
Yep.
excuse for a producer.
You'll be very surprised if those CDs ever make it to Wimbledon.
Yeah,
Very
I'll
surprised.
be honest. Yeah.
Gervais, it's been great. We've enjoyed
What
ourselves.
was the film clip then?
Oh, the film, of course. We didn't even give it away. It was Terminator 2.
Of course it was. The classic scene when the T-1000 puts the big sword through the lift and Linda Hamilton goes, "What was that?" Arnie explains.
It's
as
a
he did
fantastic clip there from the film, and hopefully another film quiz next week.
We've got another one, yeah.
Gervais.
Yeah.
And I must say the film quiz thing, I think, is very popular at the moment. A lot of people are very excited by that.
We've got an ad break coming up,
Have
and
we?
then the classic from Placebo, yeah?
Placebo. I'd rather have one from Pulp.
We'll play both.
Brilliant.
Do you remember the first time?
Gervais, if I phoned up Labour HQ and said I'm willing to pledge £100, do you think Mo Molan would go out with me? I mean, would she be obliged to? Is that how it works?
You could be her Bo Molan.
Well, true enough. Those will be the headlines.
Yeah.
XFM's Steve is Bo Molan.
Not Beauty and the Beast.
Well, I know. Don't start slagging her off.
Or Labour MP attacked by strange freak.
Don't start slagging her off.
The Feisty Five are now the Feisty Four. Geri Halliwell has left the Spice Girls. The announcement was given by her solicitor in London. The other band members say they'll go on without her, but the Sun's showbiz correspondent, David Wigg, says it won't work.
You're going to have Victoria next year wanting to get married to David Beckham, and she'll probably want to have a baby, so gradually we'll see them fall away. This is the demise of the Spice Girls, definitely, because Geri was so popular. She was one of the most popular members, and she was the leader.
Just gone 6 o'clock, but they're still here, aren't you, boys?
Well,
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Just say cheerio to
It's like
everyone.
bad pennies,
I
really.
left you with that, Kaniki.
Yeah, it's
No,
generous.
no
You left the seat down too low as well. I had to raise it up again. And you
Really?
left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups in here.
Don't
and
complain.
2 empty ashtrays. And you don't leave your crown behind. You did that last week. Keep leaving that wretched thing here.
God, he's starting already.
Look at his shirt.
It's
A man in that
do you know,
shirt. What do you feel like when a man in that shirt criticises you, Steve?
In a way, I wish I could bleep him out.
What?
Wouldn't that be
A
fantastic?
2-hour bleep?
Yeah, just a big
I just
2-hour
got to
bleep.
say, happy birthday, Catherine. And sorry, Holly, I didn't read your fax, but our fax machine chewed up after it. Send it again.
Didn't hear a word of that.
No.
Laurie, play a song.
All right, then.
Is that it? Oh, that's it. Damn, that was abrupt. Okay. Well, oh my god, where to begin with this? Okay. Quite a few things here. Interesting that seems like Ricky started the bashing of Steve's looks. It seems like he initiated that. There's no Karl, it's 1998. You know, and he's still having a go at Steve's looks. So it seems like I think you know what? I think when Karl joined, Ricky must have done something in front of Karl to allude or to even mock outright like Karl Steve's looks, and Karl probably thought, you know, let's join Ricky, you know, let's show him, you know, we can be his you know, his mate in this running joke. But Karl kind of knocked it out of the park, I think. I think Karl took it to a new stratosphere of mocking Steve. That's interesting. Another thing, God, there were quite a few things now. They were mocking Karl for having these shitty prizes. What's the difference with what they've been sending? Compilation of XFM. Like, it's the same tat. It's the same crap that they've been giving out. And then they're bashing poor Karl. It's like, oh, Karl, you really, your prizes are horrible. God, man. Every time I think I know everything about XFM, I'm surprised. I'm learning more. So it seems like, they started quite a few of these things. But you know what? Yeah, the show is missing the show has such a fast pace. They're both just bouncing these witty. I mean, what do I even call it? Like zingers and bits and routines and all these actual jokes. But the show is missing a bald-headed little Mancunian. God, I can't finish it. Can't say the rest. But honestly, yeah, the show is missing that, because what's funny. I realized, like, they must have been at that level. Like, Ricky and Steve must have been at that fast-paced level. Karl comes in, and Karl is the complete opposite of his level. God, how much did he slow them down? God, it must have been exhausting, and it must have been really excruciating for him, because he must have been so anxious. The anxiety must have been through the roof. I mean, what? He's Karl. We know how Karl is. We know how quiet he is. We know he doesn't like speed. He doesn't like loudness. He doesn't like a lot of things. So he sits in between these two who cannot stop talking, cannot going at that rate, at that speed. God, what was he thinking the first time he got there? Oh my God! It's like, you know what? I'm gonna try keeping up with them. It's like it didn't work. And well, I mean, quite a testament to him that they had to reformat the whole show to accommodate his speed. Well, one good thing I actually did like about this episode, which is the demise of the Spice Girls, who are undoubtedly the demise of music. Ever since the Spice Girls came on, everything just went to shit. Sorry, that's the truth. Spice Girls came on, standards just went really, really, really low. Well, but yeah, but still, I mean, it's a pretty good show. It's not special, but it is a very good show. Damn. Well, let's see. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing these daily, because I'm not even sure I have the time to do them daily. It's getting really crazy. But I'll try to get to them. I mean, there are just a few more episodes of this series series 0 left. So, we'll see what they have to offer. 1998. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time.